right?
When are you gonna make the pizza?
It's right now it is rising.
Okay.
So
Where?
yeah, you can give it like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even just to relax a little bit. Hello, people. How are we? How are you guys doing? Kick out Queen. How are you? Thank you for sending that. We are making ricotta cheese today. Homemade ricotta cheese. I'm good. No making dough. Ricotta cheese, Tom. Homemade ricotta cheese. Thank you for sharing. Take out Queen. Thank you very much for sharing. How we doing, Emily? Kick out Queen. Thank you very much for sharing that live. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hello from Provo, Utah. Wow. We are in Chicago. Julie Koopa, how are you? Nice to see you. We are in, love Italian food. Me too. We are in northwest suburbs of Chicago. For anybody that doesn't know, we are, I'm just working, getting through the day. Thank you so much for that. Oh, is she in Chicago? I'm hungry. Me too. I'm hungry too. Shred Pro, how are you? We are making ricotta cheese today, homemade ricotta cheese. Again, this is our recipe. Very simple. Our version She's moving here from 18 months to a mission for our church. Oh, very nice. Emily, do you know what part? Emily, they make it with real milk. You should find out we are in northwest suburbs of Chicago. So Chicago downtown, about 30 minutes away, 25, 30 minutes away. So not too far. And we're right off the expressway too. So if she wants to visit us, we are right off the expressway. We are making ricotta cheese, homemade ricotta cheese. Pretty easy process, but thank you for the follow, guys. If you're in here, follow us. Thank you for the likes, the follows. I had some yeah, lasagna is kind of a, it's kind of a, some people do it well, some people don't. Favorite thing to make? I don't know if I have a favorite. How long does it take to make? Not too long. Half an hour. 25 minutes, half an hour. Definitely want to make sure you get a good yield from it, I guess. This is a guy that knows a guy. Yeah, I know a few guys. A couple guys. Yeah, it doesn't take too long to make, but you have to make sure that you bring it and get a good yield from it. Otherwise, you know. Hi, Brownie Spencer. How are you? Thank you so much for that. We are making homemade ricotta cheese today. Just working, yeah, we all are. Getting through the day, right? Getting through the day. Yes, restaurant. It's a deli. Finuccio and Sons. 1612 East Algonquin Road. in Schaumburg. If anybody's in Chicagoland area. Who's in the, anybody in the Chicagoland area? I know some of the regulars in here are from California. Are you the owner? Yes, I'm the owner. For sure, Chicago. Oh, Elk Grove, nice. Elk Grove is real close. Jim, thank you. Yep. Champaign, Melrose Park. Jack, we're making ricotta cheese. Some people do. The make mozzarella cheese this way. So they'll make this and try to make the curd and stuff like that. We bring in our mozzarella cheese from Italy, though. So. Yeah. Oh, nice, 100% Italian. Hey. Hi, Disney Mom. How are you? Okay. Oh. I just hit my camera. Look at that right corner. Thank you for sharing the live. Are your meatballs all beef or mixed? All beef. Our meatballs are very popular. Yeah. Thank you, Disney Mom, for that. Yeah, all beef. We are all beef. 80-20 ground chuck we use. So no pork in the meatballs. So people that don't eat pork can eat the meatballs, that's a pretty good thing. There's a lot of people that don't eat pork. That's kind of an old time mix. Any turkey meat? No, Martha, sorry, I don't make turkey meatballs. But all ground beef. Yeah, all ground beef is a lot of people don't eat pork for dietary restrictions, religious restrictions, whatever. But that was an old time kind of. Sausage meatballs, those are good too. That was a kind of an older time recipe too. A lot, and everybody does them different, right? Everybody does it. Pork, veal, ground beef. That's a popular mix. Some people just add pork for the fat. Pork is a lot of times put in the meatballs for the fat content. Veal for the OG Galaxy. How are you? We just use all ground beef. But we use 80-20, so there's enough fat in there. And yeah, it's very popular though. Our meatballs are very popular. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you for sharing the live. Today we were making ricotta cheese, homemade ricotta cheese that we use for our cannolis. We saw a lot of cannolis. I think a lot of you guys saw my son Nino making cannoli shells the other day. Yesterday, maybe? Yeah, the day before yesterday we were making cannoli shells. So those are all done. Those are all fried. We now take this ricotta cheese. We'll get the yield out of this, and then we will mix it. Once it's cool and in the cooler overnight, we'll mix it with sugar and whip it up, and then we add chocolate chips to it. So very, very minimal ingredients in all our things. Yesterday we did a live and sausage. Very clean food. Thank you, Kick Out Queen. Thank you for that. So yeah, it's welcome in, guys. Thank you for following. Thank you for coming in. We are making ricotta cheese, homemade ricotta cheese. So, am I Italiana? Yes, I'm Italiano. So most people are buying ricotta cheese, which is fine. In the tub, many different. I'm not using raw milk. We don't use raw milk just because. Yeah, that's true. Midwest Millennial Music Mommy. Yeah, Muscle Mommy. Sorry. Yes. Once you kind of taste it, you kind of never go back. There's a lot of moisture in the store-bought ricotta cheese. So, hi Erica Smith. We're making ricotta cheese today. So, Jesse, we use this for cannoli. We whip it up. Cannoli, and we use it for manicotti. So stuffed kind of. I'll try to make it with goat milk. That's a good one too. Yeah. Again, we don't use it for. We don't use raw milk lasagna. Yep, lasagna, stuffed shells. You know, it's got a savory, sweet kind of thing, right? You can put it sweet for sweet desserts, ravioli. Yep. I mean, it's multitude. Ricotta cheese. I'm in Chicago, Joe. Chicago, northwest suburbs of Chicago. So you can, in Illinois, store-bought, Galbani isn't bad. No, Galbani's not bad. You know, Galbani is not a bad. You know, they're not bad brands. Nope, I'm Sicilian, Mike. Siciliano. 100%. You're near Franklin. Is that Franklin Park? Franklin. I don't know. Northwest suburbs. We are in Schaumburg on Algonquin Road. Franklin Park. We're Franklin Park's by Melrose Park, Stone Park. We are about 20 minutes from there. How far are you from Manteno? Manteno is about an hour and 15 minutes, I would say, hour and 20 away. My last name is Salvaggio. Salvaggio. What are you, Tony Tom? Are you Calabrese? Are you... So yeah, the store-bought deli hours, we are open Monday through Saturday. Mondays and Saturdays we close at 2. Tuesday through Friday we close at 6. Closed on Sunday. We've been open for about 6 years. Over 6 years. We really don't. Napoletan, okay. Erica Smith, I heard Chicago has the best pizza. That's a big debate. You're throwing out some challenges there. Chicago pizza, New York pizza. Guess it depends on the style. You know, everybody kind of has their own opinion on what we're doing here, and stuff like that. I don't know. Absolutely right. That's a big debate. That's like the sauce or the gravy debate. Who's got the best pizza, Chicago or New York? New York style is a different style than Chicago. Chicago's a tavern style, cutting squares. We do pizza. I do pizza like my grandmother did, which is a Sicilian style. Homemade is the best, yes. Ours is a Sicilian style pizza. So ours is, and actually if we're on a little bit, we're from around the Cefalù area. We're not from Cefalù, but we're around the Cefalù area. Gratere, Lascari, around that kind of area. So, about an hour east of Palermo, if you're familiar. Yeah, so we do pizza here, Sicilian style pizza. How they make it in Naples when she lived there? Oh wow, well, you know Naples, Napolitan pizza is where it originated, right? I mean, okay, Queso del Mare. Okay, I know exactly where that's at. Thank you, Ms. Bell. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Thank you for being in here. Welcome in. I do pizza like my grandmother did, Sicilian style, thick crust, bakery style, a lot of people call it. We use a cooked sauce on the pizza. We don't use any raw sauces. I use imported tomatoes. I don't use anything that is, again, I'm not saying anything different about anybody else. Love arancini. We make arancini too. We just wrote some arancini. I don't say anything about anybody else. We use imported tomatoes, but a lot of guys are, the 6-in-1 guys, the Stanislaus guys. Yeah, do you know Tony Romano from Franklin Park? So Tony Romano used to be in Franklin Park, then he moved to St. Charles. If you know, you know. Hi, Chef. Hi, everybody. Hello, how are you? Is this in Italy? No, this is in Schaumburg, Illinois. So Tony Romano used to have a place, if I'm not mistaken. He moved to Las Vegas, I think. Now in Las Vegas, yeah. Yeah, he does. I watched some of his stuff. I believe he went to St. Charles after Franklin Park. And he does a lot of things. He's got a night, I think, is it called Romano's in Vegas? Might be. I don't know. Let's talk pizza. The second one that wants to talk pizza. I know Tony very well, yeah. Yeah, he does a hell of a job there. I mean, he does. A lot of people still talk about when he was here in St. Charles. I know a lot of people people that come into the store tell me about that. As a matter of fact, I think I met his sister. His sister came into the store one day. So yeah, he kind of left his mark here, but he went to Vegas. I don't blame him. Vegas is a lot better weather than Chicago. But he was here for a while. He did, arancini, panzerotti, does focaccia. So yeah. Do you use lemon in the ricotta? No, I do not use lemon in the ricotta. So yeah, he's oh, nice. Are you in Vegas, Joe? I thought you were Buddy. You know, it's funny. A lot of people think I look like Buddy, the cake boss. Could be twinsies. Share it to him. Share it to him. Tag Buddy in it. Tell him you found his look-alike in Chicago. I am Grom, New York, but in the Poconos. Okay, but then you go out to Vegas to help him to do the booth. That's kind of cool that they do a San Gennaro Fest in Vegas. I'm sure there's probably a good turnout. When is that? When is that fest? true you can make cheese with regular milk and vinegar? Erica Smith, yes, it is true. You can use regular milk, but you have to get just pasteurized milk. So you can't use ultra pasteurized. A lot of milks are just pasteurized. I'm not tagging though. The great everybody's secret sense of engagement. So you can just use pasteurized. April 23rd. Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to look for that. Farm milk is not pasteurized. We're obviously doing it for the public. We're in a restaurant setting, so we're gonna use pasteurized milk. So I use just pasteurized, if that makes sense. Erica, it's just you can't use ultra pasteurized in it. There's certain creams. Most creams are ultra pasteurized, like the heavy whipping cream. If you're using heavy whipping cream or stuff like that, because they want the long shelf life. If you look at the creams, it's ultra pasteurized and it's good for like 3 months. You don't want that. You just want regular pasteurized milk, because when they ultra pasteurize it, they raise the milk to a certain temperature and they kill all the enzymes. So it's hard for it to curdle. So you definitely don't want those. You don't want any of those ultra pasteurized, which sometimes it's kind of hard. Tony, it's just vinegar. Just you can use vinegar. You can use lemon juice. You know. I'm just now getting into homesteading. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you can use it if you're in a home setting and you're just making it for yourself, for your family. There's a million recipes out there. If you Google it, I mean, there's a million recipes to do it, and a lot of people. I mean, everybody swears by it. I mean, we swear by it because I'm a very from scratch guy. We're a very from scratch place. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, ricotta cheese, everything in ricotta cheese, the ones you buy, again, not saying anything bad about anybody else. Everybody's got their own thing that they do, but the brands, in order to keep up with demand, they're freezing them. They're freezing the ricotta cheese. Batch freezing, putting them in things, batch freezing and stuff. And what you do when you batch freeze is you create crystals, water crystals in the ricotta cheese, and then when you bring it back to kind of room temperature, or you bring it back to cooler temperature, and you try to make cannolis, you make lasagna, you make anything, it's very, very watery. And to try to get that water out is crazy. So give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. How we doing? Jess, we're making ricotta cheese. Homemade ricotta cheese. No, not a fast process, but not a tremendously. Hey, Justin Holly, what's up, dude? I like the profile picture too. I'm a big Dukes of Hazzard guy from way back. I just noticed that yesterday when I saw that. That car's awesome. One of the best movie cars for sure. So we were making homemade ricotta cheese today. Mozzarella, ricotta, Nico Morsecco, ricotta. Anything with the whey. I really don't. Some people drink the whey. They go in like pasta. No, that's for. It could go into pasta if you put it. If you put it in different. You can put sugar in it to go for cannolis. It can go into pasta like lasagna. How much cheese will you get out of that batch? Hopefully around 10 pounds. 8 to 10 pounds. The hair's going. Who said that? No, the hair's going nowhere. It won't. Ciao, bro. The hair's going nowhere. Yeah, so hopefully we get about 10 pounds, somewhere in that area. Depends, you know, sometimes a little bit over 10 pounds. You want to get a good yield. How do you keep it from getting too firm? I'm missing your glove. I'm missing a glove. No, I'm missing a glove. I'm not touching anything. Just this. So. Oh no, I could take a joke for sure. You can also make salted. Yeah, you can make salted ricotta. That's ricotta salata, which is, you know, Tony, is it really that cheaper to make? It's not about cheap. I'll be honest. It really isn't about cheap. For me, it's about the quality of the product and that the product's clean. And the other thing is that there's no cuts down on the moisture. Because it'll drain out when I get here. I put it in baskets when it's, do I speak Italian? Siciliano. We call it Siciliano. So yeah, it's not even about it's not even about the cheapness or the saving the money, anything like that. It's more just about getting a clean product that once you put it in the baskets and it drains out all the whey that's in it, there's no extra moisture in there. So it's very kind of dense in the basket, and there's no extra moisture. We don't freeze it. Firm. Yeah, it is firm, but you know, a lot of yes, ricotta cheese for sure. A lot of people take from the container. They come in tubs, usually a 5-pound tub, 2-pound tub of ricotta cheese. They'll take it out of the container and they'll put it in a sieve. They'll put it in a cheesecloth, let it drain. And a lot of times, if you put it in the cooler and let it drain, even if you put it overnight, it still doesn't get all that moisture out because it's been frozen previously. And that to me, it traps those crystals in there. So, Ro, do you make homemade burrata? I don't make homemade burrata. I fly it in from Italy once a week. Thank you, Travel Chief. I fly it in once a week from Italy. So if you're around I don't know if you're around the area, you know, yeah, we fly in homemade burrata from Italy, from the Puglia region. It's Puglia region. We put it on a couple sandwiches. We sell it in our market. So be right back with you. Watch my cheese. Can you put that back in the proofer, please? Did you guys watch my cheese? You didn't burn it, did you? Looks real good. Thank you. It is good. It is really good. Let's see here. We're close. How was your rest overnight? Overnight, yeah, we put it in the cooler and let it get very kind of dense, cool down. Yeah, I know, it's good. It's good hot. It really is. It is good hot. So I don't know if you guys can kind of see it, but we are off with the heat, and we're gonna let it kind of rest here. You sell by the pound? Yeah, for a lot of people. I sell by the pound. Gloves. Yeah, I use gloves all the time. So if you watch my lives, you watch my videos, I use gloves everywhere and anything that I touch. But we are only touching this. My hands are clean, and we're only touching this. And there we are, folks. There we are. You can see it. You can see it. Homemade ricotta cheese. We let it kind of sit there. Thank you, Erica Smith. It is a little hard to not eat it at this point because it's like warm, hot, warm, and I mean you could eat it like putting just salt and pepper on it. It's like it's awesome. I mean, it really creamy. Yes, it's like there's nothing like it. It really isn't. It's very fresh. You can kind of see it just sets up like really nice. Oh, I was raising Cicero. Nice. Very nice. Still boiling a little bit. I'll let it rest here. Thank you. It doesn't take too long. I mean, I don't know where this tells me how long we've been here, but maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, half an hour at the most. Again, we're gonna let it cool for a little bit before we scoop it out. And you guys can see how we scoop it out and put it in our baskets. Be right back with you guys. Thank you everybody for watching today. Thanks for joining us. We're making homemade ricotta cheese. If If you aren't following the TikTok account for Finuccio and Sons, give us a follow. Give us a like and a follow and a share. Making homemade ricotta cheese today. So as you can see, it's starting to kind of stiffen up here a little bit. Oh, thank you. I think it does get sometimes a little challenging. I mean, we're using a lot of milk and but sometimes it does get challenging when you're doing it at home. If you're doing a lot of milk just to get it to boil. Boil fast, you should say. Where is everybody from? What do you think my cheese turned out crumbly? Why do you think slick hair? I like it. Thank you, Scooby-Doo. Crumbly, Erica. How did it turn out crumbly? And I guess what did you use? Tell me how you did it, what you did. I did the vinegar in the milk. Okay. Did you use? I guess the question is what type of milk. Because if you're using, I don't know, did we talk about it before? I know we talked about it a little bit before, but if you're using milk that's ultra pasteurized, it's not going to curdle the right way. And the vinegar, water, what's with the water? So milk, you're bringing it to a boil. Once it's coming, with the vinegar is going to make it curdle. Oh no, don't put it in water afterwards. That's why it got crumbly. Yeah. Put the whole like when it's like this, you put it in water. Oh, okay. Don't put it in water. You got to put it in something. Recipe is very simple. I mean, it's just milk. Use something to curdle it. Some kind of vinegar, lemon juice, something. Erica Smith, go to. There's a website. You want to look for. I'll show you what they are. They're like cheese baskets, plastic cheese baskets. You want to look for those. You're gonna once you're done. Once you get it to this stage, you're gonna put it in the basket. Let it drain the whey. So you're not letting it drain any moisture. You're letting it drain natural moisture. What were you skimming off? What you're skimming off is just kind of the whey on the top. I could show you. This is pretty much garbage, but this is what you skim off. It's the whey that kind of comes off to the top once it's getting hot. So you're skimming that off and getting rid of that. Thank you everybody for coming in today. Thanks for the shares. Cheetah, yes. I wasn't gonna go live today, but how long you been doing? How long you been doing this? What other stuff do you cook? We've been here for 6 years. We do everything from scratch. So, you know, we do TikTok. Give us a follow on TikTok, and you know, look at our videos. Try to tell everybody that we do everything from scratch. We truly do everything from scratch. My whole kind of thing when I opened this was to make sure that everything we do is from scratch. And I have a kind of a saying that's, you know, if you say it's homemade, you actually have to make it. I say that to everybody. I say that to thank you, Erica Smith. Thank you for the questions. Anything you need, let me know. I'm always here to help. Cali Rose, oh my God, Schaumburg is up here. No, I'm not in New York. I might look like I should be in New York, but I'm in Schaumburg. Yeah, you know, it's a whole thing of doing things from scratch, and I think a lot of people, a lot of restaurants say things are homemade, and they don't. Only an hour for me, so you got to be southwest suburbs, Cali Rose, maybe northwest suburbs from here. We're in the northwest suburbs, if you know where Schaumburg is. Thank you, Scooby-Doo, for the follow. Yeah, check out our videos. We're, like I said, I really, it's hard. I think I wanted to do lives because it's hard for me to keep this going with the TikToks in snippets and have, you know, 30-second videos, a minute video to show really what's going into making it from homemade. And you know, all these people that have things are you know, saying it's homemade, it's homemade, it's homemade. Well, it's homemade, but you know, we are located in Schaumburg, Illinois. Scooby-Doo. Schaumburg, Illinois. So we are northwest suburbs of Chicago. So not in Chicago. I don't know, where are you at? What time is it? Still gotta rise for a little. I know. Still gotta rise for a little bit more. Oh, let me put it at 500. Still there?
Yeah,
What?
I just wanted to be aware.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do one cheese and one sausage. I could do it here. You want me to? Oh, I'm in Northbrook. So we have a Barrington Hills in Illinois here. Yeah, that's kind of weird. There's a Barrington Hills in Illinois here, and it's like really close to us. Ah, nice. What's up, Junior? How are you, buddy? Well, thank you for all the shares. Thank you for all the likes. Oh yeah, Hoffman Estates is, hey, you know this area pretty good then, even if you're from Massachusetts. Thank you. Thank you, Junior. Appreciate that. Thank you, Maine. Hello, Maine. Yeah, it's yeah, for sure. Check us out. Mike Fernandez. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mike. Nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming on here. Kick Kick-Out Queen, I didn't know you were San Diego, California. I have family in San Diego. Wow. I know Roar's in LA, but I don't know if I ever thought that. They're in the El Cajon area. Salty Eddie's, ¿cómo estai? Tutto bene? What's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, they're in El Cajon area. Oh, I should. Yeah, thank you for that. I will put it. So East County, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure where that's at. My dad had a house in San Diego for a little while. But I forgot the suburb. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, I've been there a couple of times. It's beautiful. They're great. Obviously, great weather. Here it sucks. Right now, it's just up and down weather. Oh, El Cajon is in East County. I see. I gotcha. I'm sorry, I misunderstood that. Yeah, they've been there for 35 years, 40 years, I don't know. Been there for a long time. Since the late 80s, early 90s. What are you doing? I think I'm going to use that sauce. What's your favorite sub? I used to live in Lakeside. Where is Lakeside in California? What's my favorite sub? So, Scooby-Doo, we do Italian sub here, just pretty standard in Chicagoland area. Mortadella, salami, hot capogolo. Again, all the delis are doing the same kind of Italian sub. Some, end up putting prosciutto on there, which is an elevated one. I think you have to stand out. In order to stand out, you have to stand out and have the bread. And here we make our own bread. So that's how I stood out. Oh, okay, Kick-Out Queen, I got you. So next to El Cajon, which is nice. So still great weather. Yeah. So the Italian subs are, a lot of places do Italian subs around here. In the Chicagoland area, northwest suburbs, southwest suburbs, western suburbs, downtown, outskirts of Chicago. A lot of people doing them. Thank you guys for sharing the live. Thank you guys for following. So we're close to getting this out of here. Well, nobody does it like that. Everybody says they got the best. We just try to do everything from scratch. That's all. That's all you can do is you can do them your way and do it the best way that you can do it. And you got to carve out a niche in a certain point. And the niche for us is the bread. So they all kind of taste the same until you get the bread. And when you get the bread, our bread is different than anybody else's. I don't know anybody else that's got our bread like that. And a lot of guys maybe just don't want to. I mean, there's guys that make their own bread too. Yeah, but we do it every day. So it's. So anybody coming in new, we just made ricotta cheese. We're gonna scoop it out here in a little bit. I'm gonna make a couple of Sicilian style pizzas here too. So if you guys hang on and get my stuff together, maybe and show you guys my pizza setup here. Yeah, I think you have to have a specialty. If you don't these days, Manzella. You know, Bob, I heard about that place. A couple people has told me it's been a very good choice. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, no, it's for sure.
We don't have well water, we don't have ice
All right, guys. Thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna. right, guys, we're back. Sorry. So this is our pizza dough. You can see it. Olive oil, rising it up, right? So let's see if we can get you maybe to see this over here a little bit more. Right here. All right. Put some thank you so much for that. Oh yeah, we're making ricotta cheese. We're taking a little bit of a break from that. So I figured I'd show you guys the pizza. Hello, Mary Flowers. How are you? This is our Sicilian style pizza. A little bit in a lot of olive oil on the dough, right? So we're going to make it a sausage one. Thank you, Mary Flowers, for that. I'm gonna make a sausage pizza. I'm gonna go get the cheese real quick and get the sausage. Want to ask him what he wants. He wanted a little sauce with it. So I put extra. Tell him this. Say, if you don't put sauce, extra sauce on the pizza, he said he wanted a little bit more sauce. I smell it. But it smells good in there. Erica Smith, yes. It smells good. It smells good. You know what though? We are sometimes we're kind of immune to it. We're making our own bread, and we hear it all, we smell it all day long, you know? Do you want extra?
Yeah.
Yeah. You take a road trip. Alright, so we're gonna cheese it up there. So we use whole milk mozzarella on here.
Maybe like 5 or maybe 4. Oh, that's okay.
Jesse, so we are making ricotta cheese. Took a little bit of a break just to make it get a little bit firm. I gotta make a pizza for a customer, so I figured I'd have you guys see the pizza, how it is. This is our Sicilian style pizza. I'm gonna put a couple more pieces of cheese and I'm gonna put some sausage on there. If any of you guys watched the video yesterday, this is our sausage, our homemade sausage. So we are going to put our homemade sausage on here. And I do a pepperoni, I do a cheese, I do a traditional Sicilian style sfincione, which is anchovy, breadcrumb, caciocavallo cheese. But this is a Sicilian style pizza. You know, sfincione, Sicilian style. Sfincione is the traditional caciocavallo with cheese and breadcrumb and anchovy. Yeah, for sure. Super. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you guys for coming in and watching. I'm happy to share. The whole idea for this was just to share us doing it from scratch. We make everything from scratch. So really just wanted to show everybody that we're making everything from scratch and how we're doing it. It's something that we really want to get that across, you know. So yeah, this is Sicilian style. This has just got sausage on it. I got my gloves on, so. And if anybody knows me, I'm a glove fanatic. I wear gloves anytime I touch anything of anybody's food, even if my hands are the cleanest in the world. So, you know, we all do that. We wash our hands, we use gloves. I just feel that using gloves will take away any possibility that any contaminant can get in your food. So we obviously are a restaurant, a deli. We want to be safe, food safe. We are located, we're in Schaumburg, 1612 East Algonquin Road in Schaumburg. What kind of flour we use? We use Sarasota flour, unbleached, no potassium bromate in it, no preservatives in it. I don't, you know, I mean, it is an American flour, but Sarasota flour is very, 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 very good. No preservatives. We make our bread out of it, and it's just, it's a good flour. It's a good, very good flour. So, into the oven she goes. Sausage, Sicilian style. Is this a Sarasota brand or a type of flour? Sarasota, it's not Sarasota, it's Ceresota. So that kind of Sarasota going in the oven. Cooking it at 500 Big Joe here. How are you, Big Joe? Cooking it at 500. It's not gonna take too long. It'll probably take 10 minutes, if that. 10, 12 minutes. I think, I don't know, I cook by eye, I don't cook by time. So, same thing I do with my bread. I cook by time. Disney Mom, I want pizza now. Yeah, you know, I cook by eye, not by time. So, a little bit, I'll turn it, take it out. I got somebody waiting for the pizza here. Guy waiting for the pizza. So. Where's everybody else from? What's your preferred dough? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follow. If you guys aren't following, follow. Rick James, I'm in Wyoming, but I have family in Manteno. Yeah, Manteno is not too far. I'm telling you, if you come visit your family in Manteno, we're worth the trek. I mean, we're you know, about an hour from hour. Like I said, I think it's an hour and 15 minutes from Manteno. So Manteno's not too far at all. Yeah. You leaving? Thank you, friend. See you tomorrow. Let's see who we got in here. Yeah, it's okay, Kickoff Queen. We know there's some, who knows what, keep your comments respectful is right. So yeah, we're almost done here with the pizza.
Bye.
See you, friend. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, for sure. I think that, I think you know, like I said, we're really close. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for the follow, guys. Anybody that's in here, thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming through. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for sharing to everybody. At one point there was a lot of people in here, so I really appreciate that. We always come to strong relationship. Oh yeah, that's it. Going downtown and seeing all what everybody's got downtown for sure. Meatballs. I didn't, I already rung them off. Oh, come sta signore, tutto bene, tutto bene, tu? When you lived in Illinois, all my life I lived in Illinois. Yeah, grew up in Illinois. First generation here from Italy, though. All my relatives came from Sicily, so we're Sicilian, 100% both sides. Alright guys, there we go. Yeah, Rick should make a sticker that says Bastoni. That's for sure. Tell him make a sticker that says Bastoni. So there we go. Sicilian style pizza. Let me go bring this up here. What?